I'm joined now by Michele Cervone d'Urso, and he is, of course, the ambassador with the European Union, and we're here at the IEF meeting. Thank you so much for being here. How important is it that you have this IEF-EU dialogue?
Very important. It's the third year we have it, and it's growing every year. I'm very appreciative of the efforts of the Secretary General, Dr. Sun, for driving this initiative. It provides a huge platform for the European Union in the region, but also globally. And every year I see there's an evolution of the discussion. We started with green technologies, and this year we're moving to the Green Deal, and we're also trying to build synergies with the Saudi G20.
And talk to me about the Green Deal. This is hugely important and something, European-wise important, but really perhaps something around the world everybody should be looking at.
Absolutely. It will not work. I just said it, if it's only the European Union. The European Union consists about 9% of global emissions. We have to think about the remaining 91%. So we have to engage in a broad conversation globally. This is one of the main reasons why we were having today's event. The Green Deal is very much everything that we do. It's domestic politics, it's foreign policies, it's investments, it's private sector engagement, it's development resources to the non-G20 countries. We should just focus on the G20. The non-G20 are the ones which are emitting the most, actually. And it's intrinsic of everything that the European Union is doing, particularly in the economic fields, and it will be discussed, I think, also in the G20 this coming weekend.
And again, Saudi Arabia holding the G20, this is hugely significant, really. An oil-producing country, but also a huge energy-producing country, and they're also really looking in terms of the energy, of diversification of energy. So, the conversation has to be wider, and it has to also be focused here.
Absolutely. It's very much, our agenda is very much intertwined with the Saudi Vision 2030 agenda on diversification. And Saudi Arabia is also coming with their own initiatives. The circular carbon model is one of them that will also be discussed today. So it's very much about exchanging best practices and moving from rhetoric to concrete action in this important field.
Now, of course, the International Energy Forum has been located here, but a very, very global and very international forum too, engaging all of the ministers from around the world. And I know later in the year we're looking at a huge ministerial. And a lot of what you're talking about at this conference too will be part of that. But talk to me a little bit about that engagement with the International Energy Forum and the EU and how important that will be for the future as well.
It will be hugely important. I mean, the conference, the ministerial that you just mentioned, just precedes the G20 ministerial. So once again, it shows the value IEF has in broadening the conversation, at the same time focusing it in concrete issues and ensuring it's linked to the broader agenda. If IEF was not there, we had to very much invent it. I would like to see more EU engagement in the future, particularly at the highest level. I hope that the fact that this year we have the IEF ministerial back-to-back to the G20 ministerial will be an opportunity precisely for that.